Ja som Anna Laduserová.
A ja som Livia Koneval.
Vítame vás pri dnešnom prvom jarnovom vysielaní Slovak Spectrum.
Mesiac marec nám prináša jar a nádej, lebo pomaličky sa zobudzajú rastlinky, priletajú späť vtáci, husy a kačičky, ktoré strávili zimu na juhu. Taktiež v marci je obdobie pripraviť sa na Veľkú noc. Každý národ má svoje zvyky, ako sa pripravuje na veľkonočné sviatky, a o tých našich slovenských zvykoch vám neskoršie trošku povieme v našom programe.
Keďže mnohí z nás sme v minulom mesiaci boli upútaní pri televízii a niekedy rozdvojeným srdcom sme držali palce športovcom, či už zo Slovenska alebo z Kanady, venujeme dnešný program športu a našim športovcom, ktorí reprezentovali Slovensko vo Vancouveri.
Ako viacerí z nás vieme, naši hokejisti a rôzni športovci prichádzajú zo Slovenska hrať profesionálne za Kanadu. Avšak dnes u nás v štúdiu privítame naozaj zaujímavého hostia. Noah Hoseltonom, ktorý nám povie, ako sa on ako Kanaďan ocitol hrať v slovenskom mužstve.
Program zakončíme veľkonočnými tradíciami, o ktorých nám Stanislava trošku povie viacej. V časti máme pre vás veľa oznamov, takže odporúčame, aby ste si pripravili pero a papier, aby vám z nich niečo neušlo.
Teraz o pár záberov zachytených Kevinom Tenkárom, keď slovenskí športovci nielen reprezentovali Slovensko vo Vancouveri, ale boli aj úspešní a priniesli domov nemálo z tých najcennejších medailí.
After 7 years of preparation, the long-awaited 2010 Winter Games have come and gone. For 17 days, the city of Vancouver was a hotbed of activity as hundreds of thousands made the pilgrimage to cheer on their nation's athletes. A total of 82 countries participated at the Games, and needless to say, the Canadian hosts were more than happy to entertain. One of the featured attractions was a 120-meter zip line over Robson Square that was such a hit, visitors were willing to wait up to 5 hours in line for 30 seconds of pure adrenaline. The Slovak community of Ottawa refers to itself as the small community with a big heart. The country of Slovakia is no different. In addition to the many loyal Slovaks who made the trip to cheer on their athletes and proudly wave their country's flags, visitors to the Slovak Representative House, normally the home of the Vancouver International Film Centre, were given a warm welcome and invited to discover Slovakia, the little big country, through film and video presentations produced by both prominent Slovak filmmakers and the Slovak Tourist Board. Visitors were treated to some breathtaking glimpses of some of the country's top locations, including spas, churches, and of course something any Canadian would enjoy, ski resorts. At the Winter Games, while Canada witnessed many firsts, first gold medal awarded on home soil, first gold medal in ice dancing, Slovakia witnessed its share of firsts as well, the first appearance of the women's hockey team, and most notably, the first gold and first bronze medals. Bratislava's Anastasia Kuzmina, who was originally born in Russia, wasted no time capturing the gold in the women's 7.5-kilometer sprint on day 2 of the Games. 2 days later, the 24-year-old police officer captured yet another medal, this time a silver in the 10K pursuit. Continuing the biathlon trend, Pavel Hurat picked up the country's first ever bronze medal in the men's 15K mass start. Looking at the total medal count now, the USA led the way with 37. Canada, though, would pick up the most golds, setting a new record for the most golds won by a host country and the most golds won in a single Winter Games. The previous record was 13, set by the Soviet Union at the 1976 Winter Games in Innsbruck, Austria. Moving down the order, Slovakia tied Belarus at 3, building from the 2006 Winter Games in Torino when Radoslav Zidek brought home the country's first and only medal, a silver in the men's snowboard cross. In men's hockey, unlike previous contests, this year a 3-pool system was implemented, each consisting of 4 teams. But with strong teams like Russia and the Czech Republic in the same pool, Slovakia was not considered to finish very high in the tournament. That was, of course, until the games actually began. In the first game of the round robin, despite an even start, the Czech Republic pulled ahead, winning the first game 3-1. But the biggest turning point was in Game 2, 10 minutes into the overtime period, when Pavel Dimitrov of the Vancouver Canucks popped in the game-winning goal, giving Slovakia a much-needed 2 points. The next biggest upset was in the quarterfinal game versus the heavily favored Sweden, when Thomas Kopecky picked up the game winner in a 4-3 victory, which sent Slovakia to the bronze medal game for the first time ever in a Winter Games. but despite a strong battle and a 2-goal lead, Finland jumped back in the game and took the bronze 5-3. Pavel Demitra led the team in scoring with 3 goals and 7 assists, just 1 point ahead of Marian Hossa. Another key player on the team was Marian Gaborik of the New York Rangers. Gaborik played most of the tournament with a groin injury, but opened the scoring for Slovakia in both the bronze medal game and the first preliminary one against the Czech Republic. Fellow Rangers teammate Olli Jokinen, who represented Finland at the games, said it wasn't easy playing against his teammate.
Well, it's a little bit weird, but obviously you play for that jersey, and that logo in front of it when you put that on, and it's always tough to play against your friends, but you have to put your friendship on the side for that 60 minutes.
While many jaws in the hockey world dropped at Slovakia's performance, it was no shock at all to Jokinen.
Well, it didn't surprise us, going in a tournament like that, everybody kind of knew there was 7 countries who've got good chance to be in the medal games, and if you look their lineup, it didn't really surprise me at all. They were in top 4, and it's crucial over there once you go in that quarterfinal situation. It's 1 game and you're out, so anything can happen, and they play well, they battle hard, and it was a good run for them too.
A couple of weeks later at the Paralympic Games, Slovakia picked up 11 more medals for a 6th place finish, winning 6 golds, 2 silvers, and 3 bronze medals. The Russian Federation led with 38, while Poland and the Czech Republic rounded out the bottom of the order with 1 bronze each. And one final sports note, Slovak goaltender Jaroslav Janus, formerly of the OHL's Erie Otters, has been signed to a 3-year entry-level contract with the Tampa Bay Lightning. After a good run at last year's World Junior Hockey Championships in Ottawa, Janus was picked up by the Lightning in the 6th round of the 2009 NHL entry draft. Janus was a key player in that unforgettable New Year's Eve shootout victory against Finland, which sent Slovakia to the quarterfinals, where they went on to finish 4th in the tournament, their best performance in over 10 years. For now, though, Janus will spend the majority of his time with the Norfolk Admirals of the American Hockey League, where so far he's recorded 7 wins, 6 losses, 1 shutout, and a .922 save percentage. And that's a look at Slovak sports. I'm Kevin Tankare.
Naozaj sme na našich slovenských športovcov veľmi hrdí. Juraj Frajkor teraz v našom štúdiu privítá Noaha Hoseltona. Noah, hoci Kanaďan, hrá v lakrosovom mužstve Bratislava Tricksters.
What we have on camera is one of those unusual instances where a boy born and brought up in Canada is going to be on the Slovak national lacrosse team. Now, there are 2 things interesting about that. One is that they play lacrosse in Slovakia, which is Canada's sport, and the other is that Noah Hoseltonom is just about to become 16 years old. Is that right, Noah?
Yeah, 16 in April.
And you are on the national team.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting.
And you will be at the World Championships in Manchester in July.
Yep.
Yeah. What do you hope to do there?
Well, I hope to score a couple goals and do the best I can in Slovakia and for Team Slovakia.
Good for you, but now tell me, why are you on a Slovak team? You're born and brought up here in Ottawa. Your dad is Bob Hoselton, which is not necessarily a Slovak name.
Yeah. I figured that I love the game lacrosse. This making Team Slovakia allows me to stay with my Slovak heritage, as well as I get to do something I love, right? So it's just a great opportunity to stay with what I love to do.
Your mother is Slovak, I gather.
Yeah, from Košice.
And the shirt you are wearing says Tricksters.
Yeah.
Is that a Slovak team?
Yeah, it's Bratislava Tricksters. It's the team that I played for when I was over there last July as the tryout went on.
So how many teams are there playing in Slovakia?
Currently there's 3, the Tricksters, the Bats, and there's a team just starting up in Košice.
Oh. Well, and that is a sport of some popularity? I mean, do you get 10,000 people in the stadium, or how does it go?
No, it's not a very popular sport. It's probably 3,000 people, 5,000 people at a game.
That's even more than we get over here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, you actually played for the Tricksters in Czech league and in an Austrian league as well?
Yeah, when I was playing for the Tricksters, we went to go play against Team Austria as well as a couple of Czech teams, Pardubice and Radicin.
Well, why did they pick you for the national team? Tell me.
Figured out I was good enough, and I guess they don't really see Canadian players try out for a European team. So they were pretty excited about that, and they were interested in me that way.
Well, you were only 15 years old at that time.
Yeah.
And you'll only be 16 when the World Championships come around.
True.
Yeah. Will you be the youngest player ever on the Slovak national lacrosse team?
For Slovakia, yes, I will be the youngest player ever to play.
And would you be the first Canadian?
Yeah, I will be also the first Canadian to play there.
But you're lucky in the sense that because of your mother being Slovak, you can get Slovak citizenship. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So will you count as a Slovak or as a foreign import?
Right now, we're going through the process of getting my citizenship. I do have my citizenship now. We're just working on the passport. And as soon as I get the passport, I count as one of those non-passport holders for Slovakia.
So you'll be a real Slovak.
Yeah.
Will you be able to understand the language and speak to the team in Slovak and learn of what the Slovak strategy is in Slovak?
That will pick up. I mean, I understand quite a bit. It's just I can't really communicate with them. A lot of the guys speak a little bit of English, so that helps me understand what's going on and what they're trying to say.
But my understanding is that the coach is an American, is he?
Yeah.
Or an American of Slovak origin?
Yeah.
He is. And
Yeah.
was he the one who decided you are good enough for the national team?
When I went to try out, he wasn't there. He's an MLL coach, Major League Lacrosse. So he wasn't able to come out during that time because the season was going on. So the captain, Martin Kramer, and another captain, Lickner, Mark Lickner, decided that I was good enough. They were the ones that were making the team and decided.
Well, speaking of the lacrosse, are you a forward or a defenseman, or what is your position? You're not a goaler, obviously.
No. For Team Slovakia, I am an attack. I just don't have the speed to keep up with the adults yet.
But you, when you played with the Tricksters in the Czech League, how did you do? Did you score a lot of goals?
Yeah, one game I got 8 points, 5 goals, 3 assists. Yeah, I was definitely getting quite a few points in there.
That's an awful lot for someone of anyone, even an adult. That's a lot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, what is the lacrosse that they play in Slovakia? Is it indoors or outdoors, or what? How does it work?
I tried out for the outdoor field lacrosse. There's also an indoor league in Europe. Just I didn't try out for that one.
You here in Ottawa, you play lacrosse summer and winter?
Yeah, during the summer I play with the Knights, and during the winter there's a camp at Carleton Place every Friday. It's just to keep up the skills throughout the season.
Who are the Knights? Put it this way, we don't know much about lacrosse here in Ottawa.
Yeah.
Who are the Knights?
Nepean Knights is an organization
They're one of the teams.
Yeah.
Okay. Who are the other teams in Ottawa?
There's also Gloucester Griffins.
Gloucester Griffins. Two teams here.
Yeah.
And do you play out of town at all? Other cities?
Yeah. Sometimes we play against Cornwall, Ganawage, Akwesasne.
Oh.
Every now and then we go to the States and play a couple teams there. And
oh, that's an interesting one. The
Yeah.
Aboriginal teams are in basically your league, or is it just courtesy games?
yeah, it's in our league.
Well.
Yeah.
Are they good?
Yeah,
It's their
their
sport.
game. So yeah,
So you've been to the United States as well?
yeah.
And whereabouts?
Rochester mainly. That's where there's a big tournament during the summer there. Turkey Shoot. It's for field lacrosse there, and like 100 teams there during the tourney. So
Now, what is your ambition in this sport? Now, there is professional lacrosse, both in Canada, people don't know that, but there is,
Yeah.
and in the United States, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Are you aiming at a professional career, or I mean, I don't think you get $1 million a year the way a hockey player does.
Yeah. I mean, if I do get to go pro, that'd be great. It's just I wanna be able to play for as long as I can. That's my goal.
Let me ask you one more thing. In the United States, some of the major universities play lacrosse, especially the Ivy League, and they give lacrosse scholarships. Have you considered going to a United States university and getting an education as well as using your skills?
Yeah, I've definitely considered it. What the plan was before I fractured my knee was I was going to go try out for Team Edge, and that team sponsors or tries to get players to go to the NCAA Lacrosse League for college. So,
well, good, and I wish you luck. Noah, I hope you get to the World Championships. I hope you score lots of goals, and I hope you eventually get yourself some kind of a scholarship and get rich and famous in the United States.
thanks.
A teraz nám Stanka Rozárová porozpráva trošku o veľkonočných zvykoch na Slovensku.
V kresťanskom slávení Veľkej noci je tajomstvo utrpenia, smrti a vzkriesenia nielen pripomienkou dávnej histórie, ale silou pre človeka do každého dňa, aby povstal k novému plnému životu. Veľká noc je najstarším a najväčším kresťanským sviatkom, kedy sa pripomína umúčenie, smrť a vzkriesenie Ježiša Krista. Slávi sa na prvú jarnú nedeľu po splne mesiaca a nadväzuje tak na židovské veľkonočné sviatky Paseku na pamiatku oslobodenia izraelského národa z egyptského otroctva. Udalosti spojené s ukrižovaním a vzkriesením Krista sa odohrali práve počas Pesaku a preto sa židovské a kresťanská Veľká noc kryje aj časovo. Veľkonočné oslavy sa podľa regiónov líšia, pretože sa časovo zhruba prekrývajú s pohanskými oslavami príchodu jary. Ľudové tradície prevzali z predkresťanských dôb mnoho zvykov a obyčajov. Podobne ako mnoho iných kresťanských sviatkov, aj Veľká noc sa preniesla mimo cirkvi. Už od jej vzniku je to čas oslav a veselia. Dnes je aj komerčne dôležitá, pretože sa na ňu viaže veľa zvykov, ktorých uskutočnení si vyžaduje nejaké úsilie, prípadne nejaký ten nákup. Predávajú sa napríklad veľkonočné pohľadnice, ozdoby alebo sladkosti v podobe veľkonočných vajíčok, barančikov alebo zajačikov. Neveriaci to berú ako symbolickú záležitosť. Niekoľko voľných dní, nákupy, stres, veľké upratovanie alebo aj dovolenka. Veľkonočné sviatky pokladáme už viac za rodinné sviatky. Veľká noc súvisí s jarnou rovnodennosťou. Veľkonočná nedeľa je vždy v prvou nedeľou po prvom jarnom splne mesiaca, teda po 21. marci. Záver fašiangov býva o 40 dní neskôr a po polcovou stredou sa končí obdobie zimných radovánok a začína sa obdobie pôstu. Čo z toho nám dnes ostalo? Veľkonočný pondelok je prastarou tradíciou hodovania, polievania a korbáčov. Od rána muži a chlapci chodia po domácnostiach svojich známych a polievajú alebo korbačujú ženy a dievčatá ručne vyrobeným korbáčom z vrbového prútia. Doteraz varíme tradične údené klobásy, pečíme barančika, babu a varíme sýrek. Obľúbené sú aj vajíčka, varené a maľované, kraslice, ktoré sa inovujú a zdobia novými technikami. Pribodli čokoládové vajíčka a k ním zajačiky a kuriatka a množstvo dekoračných predmetov s veľkonočnými motívmi. V iných oblastiach sa zase organizujú oblievačky v krojoch, ako aj atrakcie pre turistov. Tradícia nezaniká, aj keď sa časom mení. Jednou z tradícií Veľkej noci nám priblížia aj naši najmenší deti zo slovenskej školy v Otave, ktoré pripravia tradičné vyfúknuté vajíčka, ktoré vlastnoručne vymaľujú a pritom si budú môcť vyskúšať rôzne tradičné techniky. A my vám ich tvorivo zobrazíme v apríli našou reportážou v programe Slovenské spektrum. Prajeme krásne prežitie veľkonočných sviatkov.
Tento mesiac chceme zaprieť všetko najlepšie nasledujúcim jubilantom a našim krajanom. Katka Dugovičová, Vladimír Fabuš, Veronika Koverová, Tibor Dej, Veronika Morháčová, Ľubo Morháč, Erika Malet, Zdenka Prodajová, Mikuláš Korbel, Mary Prodajová, Diana Chebeňová, Janko Lúzar, Samuel Puchala a Olivia Konevalová. Prajeme vám všetko len to najlepšie k vašim narodeninám, pevné zdravie, veľa úspechov a šťastia.
A teraz pár oznamov. V mesiaci apríli budeme výnimočne mať 2 slovenské omše. Veľkonočná svätá omša bude v 1. aprílovú nedeľu 4. apríla o 14. hodine v kostole svätého Hyacinta. Náš otec Lojan pozýva všetkých krajanov zúčastniť sa svätej omše a priniesť si aj veľkonočné košíčky, ktoré budú počas tejto svätej omše posvetené. Druhá svätá omša v mesiaci bude v 3. nedeľu 18. apríla o 14. hodine v kostole svätého Jacka na rohu ulici Luisa a Le Breton. Na tejto svätej omši budeme mať návštevu zo Slovenska z Prešova. Otca Petra Juháša z našej Matky Mieru v Prešove z arcidiecézy v Košiciach.
Dňa 12. júna budú na Slovensku voľby. Predseda Migrácie Slovenska, inžinier Jan Bílik, poslal nám postup aj s prosbou, ako voliť zo zahraničia pre občanov Slovenskej republiky, ktorí majú trvalý pobyt na území Slovenskej republiky a v čase volieb sa zdržiavajú dlhodobo mimo jej územia. V prvom rade je dôležité sa dať zahlasiť. Všetky potrebné informácie, ako voliť zo zahraničia, nájdete na stiahnutie na stránke, ktorá je uvedená na obrazovke. Tam si môžete prezrieť všetky spolky a skupiny ľudí, ktorí sa už do programu zapojili. V roku 2006 odvolilo zo zahraničia len 3417 občanov Slovenskej republiky. Hoci odhadovaný počet Slovákov v zahraničí s volebným právom je 300 až 400 tisíc. Veľmi by nás potešilo, keby sme spoločne dokázali, že slovenské zahraničie žije, je aktívne a má záujem o dianie vo svojej vlasti na našom krásnom Slovensku. Ak by ste mali záujem voliť poštou, obráťte sa na stránku uvedenú na obrazovke. Ak by vám všetko nebolo jasné a potrebovali by ste ďalšie informácie, môžete sa spojiť s našou ambasádou tu v Otave, a to s pánom konzulom Ivanom Chomom na čísle 613 749 4442 alebo cez e-mail.
Those of you who are interested to learn Slovak, now is your chance. Slovak School of the Slovak Language and Culture 2010 begins in July. You have the choice to attend for 2 or 3 weeks in Bratislava at the Center for Language and Academic Preparation. You can apply online at the address listed on the screen. The deadline for application is May 31st, 2010. Center for Language and Academic Preparations is offering a discount to university students who study the Slovak language as their major or minor, where they can participate in a 3-week course for a reduced rate of 300 euros. Also, the government of Slovak Republic is offering a scholarship if you wish to study in Slovakia. The deadline for applications is May 15th, 2010. Don't miss this opportunity. It's an excellent one, and you can apply online at the address listed on the screen.
V mesiaci máji začína futbalová sezóna. Voláme všetkých našich atlétov v Otave, mladých ako aj starších, ak máte záujem sa pripojiť, futbalová sezóna začína začiatkom mája, a to každú stredu od 18. hodine do 20. hodiny na zvyčajnom mieste v parku Tunis Pasture na Parkdale. So žiadosťou o ďalšie podrobnosti alebo v záujmu sa pripojiť, obráťte sa prosím na Tomáša Tomíka na čísle 613 592 4212 alebo cez e-mail.
Isto si pamätáte na doktora Metoda Likavčana, ktorého sme mali tu v štúdiu minulý rok. Doktor Likavčan nám ukázal jeho krásne práce a tvorby, ktoré sú malované na skle, na dreve, taktiež ikonky na skle a na dreve. Je to akrylová maľba. Tentokrát vás všetkých doktor Likavčan pozýva prísť sa pozrieť na výstavu jeho prác. Výstava sa začína v sobotu 1. mája a potrvá do nedele 13. júna 2010 v knižnici Bowater, adresa North 855 Boulevard de la Gap v meste Hull v budove Kultúrneho domu. Pre otváracie hodiny sa môžete informovať na telefónnom čísle 819 243 2506. Ak by ste sa chceli spojiť s doktor Likavčanom, jeho adresa a číslo sú uvedené na obrazovke.
V mesiaci máji budeme oslavovať Deň matiek. Naše slovenské detičky pripravujú hru o 12 mesiačekoch, ktorú predvedú mamičkám nedeľu 9. mája o 3. hodine v hale svätého Hyacinta po svätej omši. Všetci ste na predstavenie vítaní, ako aj na malé občerstvenie, ktoré sponzoruje otázka pobočka kanadskej Slovenskej ligy.
Ďakujeme, že ste si našli čas sledovať Slovak Spectrum aj dnes. Ak by ste chceli sa so mnou spojiť, volajte na číslo 613 228 9014 alebo pošlite mi e-mail na ladoann@rogers.com.
A teraz je čas na krátku slovenskú triviu. Vedeli ste, že v roku 1762 v Banskej Štiavnici otvorila svoje dvere prvá banícka škola na svete názvom Banícka akadémia? A týmto končíme dnešný program. Ďakujeme vám za vašu pozornosť, prajeme vám všetkým požehnané a radostné veľkonočné sviatky, plné pohody, lásky a prežiarené svetlom skrieseného Spasiteľa. Dúfame, že sa znovu uvidíme na budúci mesiac v dobrom zdraví.
Radujte sa, kresťania, v srdciach vašich plesajte. Z mŕtvych povstal náš Spasiteľ, aleluja, spievajte. Spokojné prežitie veľkonočných sviatkov, veľa vody a šibačov vám všetkým zo srdca prajeme. Dovidenia.